great to have everyone here. Welcome to the Willard Room here at the Intercontinental The Willards. It's an absolutely honor to welcome everyone here as we begin this beautiful American tradition, the arrival of the National Thanksgiving turkeys. My name is Jaap Wallis, hotel manager, and I've had the privilege to welcome you all. It's my 4th year already, and I'm really looking forward to this one. So each year brings something new, and this year we're especially grateful and proud that we're the first pair to enjoy these beautiful turkeys in our newly restored guest rooms. Our special guest, Our special guest arrived yesterday with a red carpet welcome and quickly settled in. I checked in on this morning. I did a credit check as well. And I noticed that the minibar was rated, and that's totally fine. Enjoy some good room service, and overall it seems that I really love the accommodation, so thank you. This year's pair is visiting us from Kentucky, North Carolina, where they were expertly raised by Mr. Travis Pittman of the Hunter Farms, and on behalf of the National Turkey Federation, which is chaired by Jay Dendrain, President and CEO of Butterball. Their stay here marks the start of the 78th anniversary of this traditional history dating back to 1947. We're very honored to provide the setting of this special moment and help launch the holiday season with joy, history, and a feathered charm. It's now my pleasure to introduce the President and CEO of the National Turkey Federation, Leslie Owen. Thank you.
They said thank you so much. They had wonderful accommodations last night. Again, my name is Leslie Oden. I'm the President and CEO of the National Turkey Federation. It's truly an honor each and every year for NTF to play just a small part in this annual holiday tradition that we commonly now call the Turkey Pardon. This is our 13th consecutive year here at the Willard, and we want to say thank you to Jaap and the whole Willard team, from the bellman to the folks working behind the desk to the kitchen staff. We have truly felt just the warmest welcome each and every year, and we thank you so very much. Again, as he mentioned, this is the 78th annual tradition for the National Turkey Federation to be a part of this historic event at the White House. And I know that these two special birds are really excited to go over to the White House tomorrow. And we thank you all for being here to celebrate not only these two turkeys, but the entire U.S. turkey industry that works tirelessly every day and is the most resilient humans I've ever met to get to represent them on this national stage. Their hard work each and every day to deliver safe, nutritious, and wholesome turkey to the everyday consumer, not only at Thanksgiving. And so thank you all for being here, being our special guests to have these two birds. And then we're going to pass it along to our chairman, Jay Jandrick, the CEO of Butterball.
Thank you, Leslie. Welcome everyone to the Presidential Turkey Media event. Oh, I'm sorry. The wrong page. Thank you, Leslie. Good morning, everybody. We're glad that you're here to join us in the Willard once again for this most joyful American tradition. On behalf of Butterball and the National Turkey Federation, it's truly an honor to carry on this tradition for the past 78 years through 15 presidential administrations. Every year, the presidential flock represents the very best of our industry. The hard work, the long hours, the care, and the pride that our turkey farmers bring to their flocks, not just for this, but 365 days a year. This year is no different. I want to take a moment to recognize the farm family behind this presidential flock. Travis and Amanda Pittman and their son Carter were here from the Hunter Community Farm and New Horizon Farm in Wayne County, North Carolina, who alongside the Butterball team raised this flock with incredible dedication. Their commitment reflects the thousands of turkey growers across this country who do this every single day, caring for these birds with skill and pride in their work. These turkeys are also American Humane certified, which means that they are raised with the absolute highest standards that we can possibly have for animal care and welfare. That's something Butterball and our entire industry takes incredibly seriously. Now, as many of you know, these presidential turkeys have a big few days ahead of them. This means they were given some extra preparation as they were raised. These birds were socialized to endure the bright lights and the cheering crowds, which they've seen a lot of already since we've been here. And of course, the day tomorrow when they get to meet the President of the United States. For me and for everyone at Butterball, this moment is a reminder of just how special this industry is. We're proud to play a part in making Thanksgiving possible for millions of American families. We're equally proud of the ways that our teams give back. From donating a million meals through Feeding America, and our partnership with Operation Barbecue Relief, to supporting the food banks in the areas in which we live and work, and particularly the food bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina and the Arkansas Food Bank. Thanksgiving is about generosity, community, and togetherness. So, before we move on to the next part, this was the time when I was going to announce the names of these two lucky turkeys for the very first time. But we are, of course, in Washington, D.C. And true to form, we had a bit of a leak in our information here. But nonetheless, I'm happy to announce to you all, please welcome them, Gobble and Waddle. And with that, it's my pleasure to introduce the farmer who raised these beautiful turkeys. And it has been a partner of Butterball for over 10 years now. Travis is an excellent farmer. I told this to the group when we had our send-off. We didn't just pick a name out of the hat to do this. We picked the very best that we've got. So Travis, thank you.
And thank you to the National Turkey Federation and Butterball as well for giving my family this incredible opportunity. My name is Travis Pittman, and along with my wife, Amanda, and our young son, Carter, we run two Butterball turkey farms, the Hunter Community Farm and New Horizon Farm in Central North Carolina. Whether we are farming our row crops, our turkeys, or the farming is truly a family effort. We are with our flocks every day and take a lot of pride in caring for these birds the right way. Raising the 2025 presidential flock has been one of the highlights of my career. Knowing these turkeys would represent not just our farm, but the entire state of North Carolina, which is the second largest turkey producing state in the country, is something that we do not take lightly. Thank you. These birds really did get excellent treatment from day one. We worked closely with the Butterball team to make sure this flock had everything they needed to stay healthy, comfortable, and calm, just as we do with our production birds. The thing that makes these birds unique is that over the last few months, we have spent a lot of time getting them used to people, lights, and different sounds so that they'll be ready for the crowds and cameras today and the rest of the week. They each have varying personalities. Some birds were natural show-offs, while the others were a little slower to come around. By the end, they were all competing for this spotlight. This is also where we realized just how special these birds were. At the start of raising them, our 1-year-old son, Carter, would walk up to the baby turkeys and try to feed them corn in his hand. Everything changed as these birds became a little more acclimated to us and their eating habits become a little more aggressive. Carter would snatch his hand away as they started pecking him a little harder, and he'd say, "No, no, no." Now he likes to pass the corn to Mom and Dad only. What stands out the most is the teamwork behind this moment. From Butterball support to our family farm to the folks at NTF, everyone has played a role in raising these incredible birds and getting them here today. It means a lot to our family to be a part of a tradition that connects small towns like ours to the White House. It's an honor to stand on this national stage and get to represent North Carolina farmers and thousands of farm families across the country that work hard every day to raise high-quality turkey for Americans' Thanksgiving tables. Thank you for all being here and helping celebrate this tradition. And now it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Robin Ganzert, the President and CEO of American Humane.
And they are gorgeous. I know they're socialized, but I love that they're just gorgeous. Which one's Waddle and which one's Gobble?
So Gobble's out front and Waddle's here in the back.
I love it. Hello, Waddle. You're coming up. Oh, now Gobble comes up. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Robin Ganzert. I'm the President and CEO of American Humane Society. It's really a joy to be here for one of America's most cherished holiday traditions. As you've heard, for 78 years, the National Thanksgiving Turkey presentation has served as a moment of gratitude, a moment of unity, and a moment of celebration, connecting farms across our great country all the way to the steps of the White House. First, let me extend my heartfelt thanks to the National Turkey Federation, to Butterball, and to the Pittman family for their extraordinary leadership in raising this year's extraordinary leadership in raising this year's presidential flock. The 2025 turkeys were raised with care and dedication under the direction of NTF Chairman and Butterball CEO Jay Jandren. Jay, congratulations. And lovingly raised by Butterball contract farmer Travis Pittman and his wonderful family from my adopted home state of North Carolina. At American Humane Society, we're incredibly proud that these turkeys, like all Butterball turkeys, carry the American Humane Certified Seal. This is the nation's first, largest, and most trusted independent animal welfare certification program. Our standards are built on science. They are rooted in ethics, and they're verified through rigorous third-party audits. What does that mean in practice? It means that these animals, Waddle and Gobble and so many more, are raised with compassion, respect, proper nutrition, safe and healthy living conditions, and the highest level of humane handling. It means the care the Pittman family and Butterball provide isn't just good practice, it's independently verified excellence. And today is not simply about celebrating two very lucky turkeys. It's about sharing and celebrating a shared commitment across the turkey industry. It's a commitment to doing things the right way. Butterball and the Pittman family embody this every day as they uphold the highest animal welfare standards for millions of turkeys they raise for families across our great country. After today's ceremony, these presidential turkeys will head to North Carolina State University's prestigious Department of Poultry Science, where they will enjoy a wonderful retirement and serve as ambassadors for agricultural education. It's a perfect reflection of the values and the heart of this tradition: community, stewardship, and gratitude. American Humane Society is honored to work alongside partners like Butterball and the National Turkey Federation, who demonstrate the best of American agriculture, American resilience, American generosity, and a deep commitment to feeding families. Now, it's my great pleasure to introduce someone who will carry forward the commitment through research, education, and the next generation of agricultural leaders. Please join me in welcoming Dean Gary Fox from North Carolina State University. Go Wolfpack!
Fantastic. She got the Go Wolfpack in there. That's fantastic. I love that. Good morning. My name is Gary Fox, and I am the Dean of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences at NC State University. And on behalf of everybody at NC State, we are so proud to welcome Gobble and Waddle to the Wolfpack. Now, that's going to sound a little bit funny, right? Almost sounds a little bit like a joke, right? Two turkeys, a fox, right? And a whole pack of wolves walk into a classroom. But don't worry, we had the wonderful opportunity in 2022 to accept the National Thanksgiving turkeys, and it turns out that turkeys feel right at home with the Wolfpack. We're just as excited and grateful for this opportunity this year. I want to thank the White House. I want to thank the National Turkey Federation, Butterball, the wonderful Willard staff, and definitely Travis Pittman and the Hunter Community Farms for entrusting us with these beautiful birds. You already heard North Carolina knows poultry. It's our number one It's our number one agricultural commodity, comprising more than 40% of the state's total farm income. And that's one of the reasons at NC State that we are so deeply committed to the families and the farms and the innovation that keep the poultry industry so strong. We are, at NC State, very proud of the fact that we are one of the nation's leading land-grant universities. We combine research, We combine education, we combine extension to support farmers, to bolster economies, and to grow our state. And, as mentioned before, we are home to some of the top poultry and animal science experts in the world. Our Prestige Department of Poultry Science is one of only 6 separate poultry science departments in the entire country. After tomorrow, Gobble and Waddle are going to strut their way to NC State University, and they are going to enjoy incomparable care from our college's world-class faculty, staff, and students. We have a first-class home ready for them where they will live out their lives in comfort, but also in fame. You see, they're going to go to a number of events. They're going to head to the state fair. They're going to head to NC State events. We might even take them to a football game. Beat UNC, please, this Friday or this Saturday. They're going to travel the state in their own biosecure mobile coupe called the Poultry Mobile, and they're going to help us educate future generations and the public about modern agriculture and the role of agriculture in our food systems. And that's incredibly important because food security is without a doubt national security. I am so proud to represent North Carolina agriculture, North Carolina farmers, and the excellence of NC State University. So from our pack to yours, thank you again. Have a happy Thanksgiving. And Gobble and Waddle, welcome to the Wolf Pack. We'll teach you how to do this. Let me welcome back to the stage National Turkey Federation President and CEO Leslie Oden.
Wonderful. Well, as we wrap up today's press conference, we just want to again say thank you to all of you that are here. Thank you to everyone that is watching. We hope that you will tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern while Gobble and Waddle and Jay and Travis and our wonderful organization get to go meet the President and the First Lady. We're really excited about it, and we hope that you will tune in. As just to wrap up, these turkeys again symbolize the gratitude, the hard work, and the connection from farm and families. And as we celebrate this upcoming holiday, we hope that you'll think about those farmers like Travis and the other thousands of farmers in the turkey industry that help to not deliver just your Thanksgiving meal, but your everyday meal of turkey. And so we thank you all very much for being here. For those, we can take a few questions, and then we're going to have a photo line. So if you, all of our invited guests, please join me on my left-hand side, your right-hand side, if you'd like to take a photo with Gobble and Waddle. For the press, if you'd like to have some additional time, maybe up in their suite, please see Alex Davidson here with NTF staff, and we can make sure to get you a time that's most appropriate. Also, launching probably right now as I speak, the First Lady's office will be launching a poll between Gobble and Waddle to see which will become the national Thanksgiving turkey and which will be the alternate. But have no fear, both will obviously receive a pardon by each, so it's just only going to be the one that's going to have center stage with the President tomorrow. Thank you all again for being here. We hope you have a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving, and thanks so much. Okay. If I could have the Jandrin family, please, along with the Pittman family, and the folks from Butterball to please join me on my right-hand side.